Denny. He is a lender with Vandyk Mortgage, and I wanted to ask him a few questions today about how his business is going, if anything has changed post-coronavirus, and how their business has adapted. So,
yeah,
welcome, Denny.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, appreciate it. So,
what is going on with you personally? Are you and your family doing okay right now?
yeah, we're doing good. We're actually in the process of buying a house next week, so it's all exciting times. Yeah, so we're keeping our distance and doing our best on that front. So yeah.
So so tell me a little bit about your company and your industry.
Yeah, well, Vandyk Mortgage has been around for 35 years. I've been with the company for 8 years now. So we're a direct lender. We're, usually supply resources to Keller Williams, Smith and Associates. We're inside the actual real estate offices, teaching classes. So that's kind of a big part of our business model, to be a resource for a lot of the real estate agents. That's the best way to put it. Yeah.
Awesome. So what have you seen in your industry with what's going on with lending right now? I know there's all this talk with Chase Bank about them having really high restrictions. What's going on with your bank?
Yeah, so they're kind of taking more of the hit, the bigger banks. I think they're adding a lot more restrictions. As far as Vandyk, we're staying true. We're keeping our FHA guidelines as low as possible. We're at a 640 minimum for FHA. But that's the minimum for down payment assistance. So it's really not changing too much, because when I provide my credit rescore, that's kind of the minimum I'm aiming for regardless. So, we're just changing a little bit of minor guidelines, but we're still funding FHA, VA. My pre-quals are higher than ever. I took 18 pre-quals last week. I'm at, I think, 12 or 13 this week. We still got a couple more days in the week and the weekend. That's when I usually get a lot of pre-quals. So it's busy.
An increase or a decrease in people doing applications right now?
Increase, I'd say. I think everyone's home and they're like, I want to move. So how can I get it done?
Yeah, I'm kind of noticing the same thing. I think people are sitting at home and looking at properties online.
Yeah.
They just have a lot more free time.
Yeah, I think so. And refinances are very strong with the rates. So I'm saving people thousands of dollars on refis every day. So
yeah, what's the interest rate today?
Well, it just depends. How much are you doing to cash out, or how much equity is in the house, credit score. But they're ranging as low as, if you're doing a 15-year, you might even be in the low, I'd say like, high twos, just at 3% for a 15-year. But I'm still locking 30-year conventionals at 3.25, 3.375. So down payment assistance is still at 4%, 4.25, and you're getting down payment assistance still with a great rate. So things are healthy, super healthy right now. So
yeah, can you tell me more about your down payment assistance program?
Oh yeah. It's through Florida Housing. So Vandyk does finance the first. It's a first mortgage with Vandyk. We add a second mortgage from Florida Housing. It's for $7,500. There's no payments. There's no interest due. It just covers your down payment and some of the closing costs. So it's a great product. I've been doing it for years. So
what are the qualifications for buyers?
Well, 640 credit score, like I said, is bare minimum. There are income limits. So if you make pretty much over about 80 grand a year, there's probably not going to be any funds for you, but anything less, it's right available for you. It actually gets you into the house. You get the seller to pay the closing cost prepaid items, and you can get into the house for 2 grand, 3 grand total out of pocket. It's very helpful. So you pay back the mortgage, the second mortgage, when you sell or refinance. So that's how it works. The $7,500, you don't have to do anything until you just sell or refi.
Okay. So have you noticed any timelines have changed? Have the processes gotten longer?
Yes. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, we typically, if we have you conditionally approved, and you just found a contract, we could close you in 15 days. It was no problem. The problem now that we're running into as a company is we're 30 days. No, that's our goal. Keep it 30 days.
Standard.
Yeah. But the appraisal process is just kind of holding us back. They're very backed up. The industry is very busy. So Vandyk Mortgage, we're closing 1,100 deals in the month of April. It is a record for us. That's going to back up closing, compliance, appraisal orders. So we're staying true. We're hiring more and more. We're adding to the staff. So I haven't had any delays. I'm still getting closings, going. So.
Right. So real estate is actually happening right now in the
Yeah,
Tampa Bay.
very busy. I woke up to 2 contracts today. So yeah,
Awesome.
we're busy.
So, do you have any tips or tricks for anyone who's interested in possibly buying and looking at different mortgages?
Yeah. I work with first-time home buyers, 30% of my business. So tips for them, especially, get the credit pull right away. Meet with myself, give me a call. I got an application you can fill out. Look at your credit, because you're looking on Credit Karma, all the other apps. You really don't know where you stand.
Mm-hmm.
There could be 30 days of work. There could be 6 months of work. We don't know. I can help you with that. We can get this process going. So don't be afraid to get started, because that's going to be the biggest breath of fresh air is when you finally talk with me and we give you the steps. So those would be my tips.
So not all lenders actually will go that extra mile and help buyers if they're not ready to buy at that moment. So I like that you actually take the time and you have time for people to help coach them on what they can do to get their credit score up to where they need it to be. So
well, it helps, 5-6 months down the road, the buyer comes back and they're looking at the whole situation like you help them every step of the way. So yeah, it's great. It's a great feeling. So
yeah, that coaching is really important, I think. Awesome. Well, I had a great time speaking with you. Is there anything that you wanted to let anyone know about your business before we go?
Looking forward to helping you. That's about it. Yeah, give me a call. So
thanks for speaking to me, Denny.
all right, sounds good.